Some days you wake up and everything just feels off. You are not sad, you are not falling apart, but you are not excited either. You move through the day, do the things you are supposed to do, but inside, it feels like something is missing. And maybe you have thought, why don't I feel anything anymore? Why does my life feels like something is missing, even when it looks okay? If that's you, this video is for you because I have been in that space too. And I want to share what helped me to get that spark back. Hi, I am Luciana, and this channel is all about helping you reconnect with your truth, your energy, and your purpose. And today, we are going to talk about why you might be feeling disconnected from your life, why the joy, the passion, the energy feels like it disappeared, and what you can actually do to start waking up your excitement again in a way that feels real and aligned with who you truly are. There was a time in my life when everything looked okay on the outside. I was doing what I thought I should be doing. I was showing up, trying to stay positive, but inside, it felt disconnected, bored, heavy. And the worst part was that I couldn't even explain why. I wasn't crying every day, I wasn't in a crisis, but I wasn't really alive either. And I remember asking myself, why don't I feel excited about anything anymore? And that question hit me so hard. But you know what? That moment, the moment where I admitted that something was off, was actually the beginning of everything changing because it made me stop pretending and start to listen. And before we dive into what helped me shift, I want to offer something that has been part of my own journey. It's my free, quick reset breath guide. It's a simple breath work that you can use in just few minutes a day to help you reset your energy and come back to yourself. I use it when I feel off or disconnected, and it really works. And you can download it using the link in the description below. So, here's the first reason you might not feel excited about your life anymore. You have been living by someone else's script, doing what is expected, being the responsible one, the one who shows up, maybe the one who is always there for everyone else. And yes, sometimes you do feel happy, like when someone appreciates you or tells you how helpful, kind, or strong you are. And for a moment, it feels good. You feel loved, seen, like you have a role to play. But then later, when you are alone, something still feels off. Because deep down, you know you're not living your truth. You are living a version of you that fits, but it's not fully you. And after a while, that catches up with you. And you wake up and realize you have been moving through life trying to make everyone happy. And in that process, you forgot to ask yourself what actually makes you feel alive. Because here's the thing, being needed is not the same as being fulfilled. Being liked is not the same as being aligned. So let me ask you right now, what parts of your life feel like you? And what parts are just roles you have picked up to be accepted or to avoid disappointing others? You don't have to change everything overnight, but awareness is where the shift begins. So when you start asking these questions, that's when your real energy sparks come back to you. And once you see that, it's hard to ignore how much He's been waiting on you. Now, the second reason you might not feel excited about your life anymore is that you are probably burnt out. Not just tired, like I need more sleep. I mean, so tired. You have holding so much for so long, trying to keep it all together, trying to be strong, try to stay positive, that you have left no space for you. And the thing is, this kind of burnout is quiet because you might still be functioning. You are still getting things done. You are showing up, smiling, even helping others, but inside, you feel numb. Like there is no energy left for joy or fun or dreaming. It's not because you are ungrateful. It's not because you're lazy. It's because your system is overloaded. You have been operating in a survive mode for so long that you haven't noticed anymore. You just push through one more task, one more responsibility, one more day. But your nervous system feels it, your body feels it, and eventually it catches up to your spirit. Because here's the truth, you can't feel alive when your whole body is stuck in just get through it mode. Joy needs space, excitement needs safety, passion needs energy. If your system doesn't feel safe to rest, to breathe, to pause, it can't create anything new. And that includes excitement. So, what do? You start with something small. Maybe that's closing your eyes and breathing for 2 minutes before your day starts. Maybe it's putting your hand on your heart and asking, what do I need today? It might not sound like much, but it's everything because healing does not start with doing more. It starts with doing less. So your soul has room to rise again. And here's the biggest reason of all. There is nothing wrong with you. You haven't failed. You are not falling behind. You have just lost connection with yourself. And that happens more often than we realize, especially when we are always busy, always giving, and you forget how to feel, how to hear your inner voice, how to be present with what is true for you. That's why even the good things stop feeling exciting. Even when things look fine from the outside, something still feels off on the inside. That is disconnection. It's like you're living from the outside in, reacting to everything around you, instead of living from the inside out, where you're guided by your truth. I know that feeling so well. For a long time, I was doing the right things, trying to stay positive, reading the books, but honestly, I was stuck in my head. I was not connected to my body. I was not slowing down enough to feel. I was processing everything mentally, but I was not actually moving through me. And over time, that kind of disconnection just leaves you feeling flat, like something is missing, but you don't even know what. And what helped me was not doing more. It was coming back to the simple things that made me feel alive. And sometimes it was about dancing a song that reminded me of who I am, or placing my hands over my heart and breathing deeply for 3 minutes, or doing a Kundalini practice to shift my energy, or writing in my journal, not to be productive or to get things right, but just to come back to me. Because when you reconnect with yourself, even in a small way, your energy starts to shift. You start to feel again. And from that place, excitement can return. So if you're feeling disconnected right now, start there. Start with a moment of stillness, a moment of movement, a moment of honesty, and ask, what do I need today that feels like me? Follow that nudge even just a little bit, and your spark is not gone. It has just been covered by everything you have been carrying. And when you start reconnecting with yourself, that sparks come back to your life. If you're ready to go deeper and actually reconnect with your true and energy, I would love to support you. I offer one-on-one self-discovery coaching and private Kundalini yoga to help you move through this disconnection and step back into a life that feels like you. And you can find the link in the description if this feels aligned to you. And you don't have to figure out all alone. Now, let me remind you something. Your spark is not gone. It's still inside you, under pressure, the expectations, the burnout. And no, you don't need to change your whole life or have it all figured out. You just need to reconnect with the part of you that has been waiting to feel again. And keep this in mind. You are allowed to want more, even if everything looks fine from the outside. You are allowed to feel disconnected and still choose to rise. You are allowed to stop living on autopilot and start coming back to your life. Not by becoming someone new, but by remember who you are. So if this message spoke to you, please comment spark below and let me know one small way you are coming back to yourself this week. I'm cheering on you, and I see you in the next video.